Hey YouTube, so tell me with this, which is the Kamen Rider Ghost Henkei model DX Gangan Saber. So basically the name says that Henkei means it can transform into 4 kinds of modes. As you can see, here's the Saber mode, the Nitoryu mode, the Naginata mode, and the gun mode, of course. So of course it comes with lights and sounds, as you can see right here, and surprisingly it can fit in my review table. And so, very interesting spelling. In the Romanji, he spells 2 kinds of Gangan, not just G-A-N-G-A-N or G-U-N-G-U-N. So, Gan Saber, but it's pronounced the same way anyway. And the katakana is also the same writing. But yeah, so it says DX Gangan Saber, and very big of the saber. And here is Ghost. And not sure what it says, only know I read these 2, which is Henkei, which is transform or change. And the top part, it just shows that it comes with the Musashi Ghost icon, and of course the camera goes in the Musashi form. So, and basically that's all about the front. And let's take a look at the side. I have to once again take off my tripod, and my left side is really messy, so don't mind me for that. And you can see right here, camera goes. This is the Naginata mode, and this is the gun mode. And in the back, it basically shows you how to transform into the four different modes. And as you can see right here, the way the ghost hold the Gangan Saber is damn long, but I can predict that this is going to be quite short because it's for kids. So for safety reasons, of course. And yeah, so as you can see right here is the Saber mode, gun mode, the Nitoryu mode, and the Naginata mode. So basically, Nitoryu mode is used by Musashi, and the Naginata mode, I'm still not sure is used by who. But as you can see right here, here's the various catalogs. You can use the Musashi with the Ghost Driver, of course, that's the main thing. And comes with the Gumbarizing card, if I'm not wrong, and you can use your phone to scan the QR code behind for more information. And basically that's all about it. And this side, it's in its Saber mode of Ghost. And yeah, so basically that's all about it. So let's open it. And so I've gotten out the stuff, and I know the way I unbox stuff is very messy, but there's no choice because there's limited space on my table. And so it comes with 2 parts, and of course the Musashi Ghost icon, and as usual there's a plastic over here. Let's take it off. And as you can see right here, here's the glittery sticker inside. So basically this is the Ghost Change mode, which is damn glittery and I damn like it. And push it, this is the finisher mode, this is the blank mode, and this is the numbering mode. So this is number 101. So this came first, of course. The Musashi came out in the first episode first. Yeah, it's the first episode if I did not remember wrong. So, and as usual, as like the other icons, you just push it to get a fun out of it. And it's red color, as Musashi theme is red color. And you can see in the finisher mode is lots of swords bending together, curved together. 2 swords to be exact, which is the Nitoryu. And the blank mode is just like an icon, a pupil. Pupil is the eye without the white eyeball. And the numbering mode, of course. So let's take a look at the gun. So in this case, it's in the gun mode, and you have to attach it this back. And pardon me, I'm still not quite familiar with how this works, so I will familiarize with myself also during this review. So yeah, so basically that's all about it right now. So it comes with 2 parts, of course, I've said. And I still have to figure out everything first. So I'll insert some batteries and I'll come back. And so I'm back with the Gangan Saber with some batteries inside. But first, let's do the Musashi icon demo first on the Ghost Driver. And so as you can see right here is the Ghost Driver. So now let's try the Musashi icon. So let's change it back to blank mode. Now the numbering mode, the standby mode. Pop this out. and the henshin sound kind of like the Edo Jidai, the Edo period, kind of like an ancient song, the music. And once again, I can only heard a few of the henshin phrases, which is Ketto Cho Kengo. Ketto basically means fight, and Kengo basically means swordsman, and it's a very powerful swordsman. Basically, that it means. And so for the finisher. And so that's all for the Musashi icon. That's the finisher sound. So let's take the Ghost Driver aside first, and let's bring back the Gangan Saber. Oh, it's switched on. Let's switch it up first. So basically, this is default mode, which is the Saber mode. It's used by Ghost itself at its default form, of course. And basically, the battery compartment is just like the other toys. When it's too big and there's limited spaces for a compartment, you put it into two separate places. So one battery over here and two batteries over here. And of course, here's the switch. Let's switch it on. So it says Gangan Saber. So the only LED lights are from here, just like the Ghost Driver has around 7 LED lights. So now let's take a look from the front. And it says Gangan Saber. So basically here you can see is the Ghost icon. Icon, ICON icon, but not the EYECON icon. Yeah, amazing play of words. And push the trigger for more sounds. So when it's in this mode, there's only like slashing noise. And one interesting fact, it is you can play it together with the Ghost Driver, and that's my penknife sound, sorry. So, and basically the Ghost Driver inside has a kind of like magnet inside, which when you put near to the Gangan Saber, it detects it. The Gangan Saber detects it and activates the finisher sounds. So now let's try it, just like this. Put it close together. And so basically that's how you activate the final attack sound for the Gangan Saber. So very interesting fact I have seen on internet, which is this. You can also use the rider pass to activate it because it detects magnet. So let's try it. And so basically the Gangan Saber is very simple, but because of the 4 modes, it's fun to play. Just that the sounds are a bit little because it just has the attack sounds in the various mode and the final attack sounds in the various modes. So we are done with the Saber mode, so let's go with gun mode now. So gun mode, so we just take the Saber over here, of course. So there's a little black button over here. You can push it like this. You push and tilt the grip over here to become like a grip for the gun. So you will tilt like this, so it looks more like a gun, of course. And then you push this white button over here to detach the top part of the gun, which is right now, it's a gun. And it will be detached. Then you tilt it directly opposite. When it's originally like this, you tilt it like this, and you insert it like this. And you activate the gun sounds. So pretty simple because I've already familiarized with myself with this Gangan Saber. So, and push the trigger. So 2 types of gun sounds, a long one and a short one. This is the long one. and the short one. So pretty simple transformation. So anybody can learn it very easily in like 1 minute or so after reading the instruction manual, but I've not read it. I figured it out myself. And pretty interesting, which is the gimmick right here is X something like a sniper. Snipe to aim at the enemy like this. So I've just hit my tripod, pardon me. And yeah, so basically that's all about it. You can't get any more sounds until you activate the finisher. So let's use the rider pass for now because the ghost driver is very bulky. And so in this case, it says Omega Shuto because it's in gun mode obviously. And so basically that's the attack sounds. Nothing much, but let's hear it again with the rider pass. And so that's the finisher sounds again for the gun mode. So now let's change it to Nitoriu mode. So for the Nitoriu mode, you just have to remove this again, push the right button over here, and you have the deactivate sounds or the eject sound. You push this black button over here. I'm trying hard not to press the trigger again to tilt the grip back into this shape. And this part is done. So for this part, the second part, you just have to open it like this and you will click, and yeah, so basically this is the second sword. So basically, of course, as you can see right here, this sword doesn't have any sounds obviously. So but you can hold it like this. You can't see me how I hold it, but in the demo, I will do another demo and you'll see how it looks like to hold it in real life. So basically this is in Nitoriu mode. So just shoo 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 like this. And let's try the Nitoriu finisher attack sounds, of course, with the rider pass. And it says Omega Slash. So basically it's very interesting concept that they have the Nitoriu mode like this, even though this doesn't have any sounds, but in terms of the size and the design wise, it looks very brilliant. So and the grip is plenty. You can hold it two hands like this to just to cut people, but as you can see, this is rubber, so you can't hurt anybody. But that was just a joke when you cut people. So and yeah. So basically, when you push the trigger, it's also slashing sounds. And as usual, it has two kinds of slashing sounds, the long one and the short one. And so for the final mode, which is the Naginata mode, so as you can see right here, there's two white buttons over here. Push it together to tilt the sword back like this. And when you hear a click sound, it's back. And for the Naginata mode, you just have to put the second part over here, second piece to right here. Just line it up and push it in. And this is the Naginata mode. So, and basically the concept is very similar to the Muso Saber plus the Daidaimaru. So, but this is of course a shorter version of Daidaimaru, but the concept right here is almost similar. So this is the Naginata mode. So basically it's like you just have like a whip or something like that. You just keep turn here, turn there, slash here, slash there. So push the trigger for more sounds. And here you listen is something like a swinging sound, which like the Naginata mode does, which is swing here, swing there. And kill the enemy, which is the ghost. And yeah, so that's all about it. So as usual, so two kinds of sounds, the slashing sounds, swinging sounds. So now let's activate the finisher. So it says Omega Stream. So basically you can just imagine it when you take this weapon and you swing anti-clockwise, clockwise like this, and basically it's like a stream of attacks going through the enemy or towards the enemy. So basically that's all about it, the 4 modes I have done. So really interesting. So let's restore it back to the Saber mode, which is the default mode. You push this white button over here to eject it, and it's ejected. So just tilt it back like this and push it back in place, and so back in the Saber mode. So what I can say about this toy, which is very interesting, and the fact that it comes with the icon, because mainly part of the reason was wanted the DX icon because it has glitter, but this is also one toy that you wouldn't get tired of because it has 4 modes, and you can just interchange between the 4 modes every single day so that you'll not get tired of it. And of course, that's why I said just now, it comes with the Musashi icon. So yeah, so basically that's all about it. So this is the end of the review of the Kamen Rider Ghost Henkei model DX Gangan Saber. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Bye.